G'day guys, welcome to another layout. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, howdy doody. I am Karen and I scrapbook like a crazy person. I absolutely love scrapbooking and I'm glad you found my channel. Consider liking, subscribing, leave me a comment, let me know where you're from. I love reading all my comments. Now, what am I scrapping today? I am in the mood for some cut files. I know we're first week of November, we're rolling it over, and I feel like doing some cut files and doing some different stuff. So, this is a pear tree cut file called What a Character, and I'm using the TCW, what's it called? Pink Lemonade Stencil Butter. Now, I have said this in the past and I stand by it. For me personally, I have asthma, I have fibromyalgia. I'm going to preface with that. And I'm going to say that for some reason, this stencil butter has got a real chemical smell to it compared to the LUNAR paste that I use, that I really don't notice the smell. I really don't. But this one, I use it in a well-ventilated space. Prefacing with that, let's go there. Now, I've used this pale pink. It is the most beautiful colour. And the TCW, they do have a large range of stencil butters if you can get your hands on them. I actually got that one from Crazy Craft Obsession. I'm not sure what they've still got. I have no idea. But I haven't looked since I got this one. And I love the colour, just not the smell. So, you know. But I'm funny like that when it comes to smells. So I decided to pull out this particular these two photos are of Jennifer, my youngest child, and she is mucking around with some filters, but she had a really cute dusky pink top on. And I remembered that I've been hoarding this, guys. I tell you, I hoard. When I find something that I love, do you do this too? Let me know. What's the latest collection that you've been hoarding and not using? This is not a latest collection. This is a, what is the brand? I think it's called Paper Boutique. I think that's the brand. Hang on, I'm just rummaging so I can find the actual, I didn't write the brand down. I think it's Scrap Boutique. Sorry, I am playing with a plastic bag right near the microphone. I apologize in advance. I cut these strips. Yes, I had to fill up my glue again, and then I had all sorts of issues. The Paper Boutique is what it's called. It is 160 GSM paper, perfect patterns. It's called Dusky Pink, and it's an 8x8 paper pad. Now, I absolutely adore this paper. I'll leave the plastic alone now. I love it, and I haven't done a busy use it up strips kind of layout for a while, so I figured, you know what, let's get into it. I love when I get papers that are all the same tone or all the same, you know, like this is. You've got one with white spots, one with pink spots, stripes, all that sort of thing. And then you can use them all on the one layout and they make a really pretty background. I absolutely love these for that. And I know you're going to think, Karen, it's so crooked, and it's meant to be like this. I didn't want this to be perfectly lined up in the center of the page. I could have done that quite easily, measure across 6 inches and measure up to the center and then line my post-it note, because that's all I've used here, just a post-it note, and that's created my peaks and valleys for me. And the best advice I can give you when you're doing a layout like this is, if you want your things to line up perfectly straight, start off with something like a post-it note or a perfect strip of paper, something like that you can relocate because it's repositionable, and you'll be able to line it up perfectly square. And that's the biggest thing, especially if you're trying to create this sort of chevron look, or if you're trying to create using strips up, because let's be honest, we all have loads of strips that if we don't use them, they're just going to go in the bin, because you just end up with so many as a scrapbooker, and you either hoard them until your days are done, or they end up in the bin. So I'm going to do a few layouts using different patterns that you can create really cool backgrounds with using up your scraps. So that is probably a good thing to preface November with. So November 2023, it is today, obviously this video is going up on the 9th, but today's the 1st of November when I'm voiceovering it, and I'm so excited because I'm going to start watching Christmas movies. I'm 1 month from December, and I'm going to start watching Christmas movies today because it makes me happy. What's your favorite Christmas movie? I would love to watch some, I watch all of them every year on loop because I'm just a big kid at heart, and now all my kids are getting older. I mean, Jen's 12 now, so, you know, she's of that age is how I'm going to word this. And yeah, I'm kind of, to keep the Christmas spirit going for me, I love watching Christmas movies. So let's hope we get a few new ones this year. I like the traditional stuff, you know, like Miracle on 34th Street, and we all know every Christmas movie, am I right, it's either a love story or Grinch meets the love of their life, you know, something like that. But you know what, that totally works for me because I just think it's cool, it's predictable, okay, I'm going out on a limb here, but I love a predictable Christmas movie. That's the part that I love about them. You don't have to, it's not nail-biting stuff. You're not having to sit on the edge of your seat and see the next bit, you know. It's like, I think the next part 2 of Virgin River, I think, comes out this month. Oh, I'll have to check that. I'm really excited. I can't wait for the next one. I love Virgin River. And what's the other one? It's based in Canada. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's Montana. I would love to go to Montana. Oh, I'd love to go to Canada. I would love to, if I could fly. I have got an absolute, to say I'm petrified is actually an understatement. I cannot handle heights on any level, and the theory of getting on a plane literally leaves me paralyzed. I can't even tell you, but I would love to go to Canada. That would be the one place, if I could only ever Tinkerbell myself to somewhere and just close my eyes and open my eyes, I would love to spend Christmas in Canada. That would be absolutely amazing, I reckon. And that's just my theory. I don't know. I mean, if you live there, let me know what you think. But yeah, that would be amazing. So what else? What's everyone doing for Christmas this year? If you're from overseas, Christmas in Australia is very much what you probably see in all the ads and whatnot. It's hot, very hot, like ridiculously hot. And we did have one Christmas a couple of years ago, where it was actually, we actually put jumpers on. It was bizarre. We had jumpers on and slippers on our feet. It was actually quite cool. So, and it was good because then we had a hot lunch and it actually felt right. It felt like we were eating the hot lunch on a cold day, and it all sort of worked properly. All of that being said, I love our Christmas. You know, our Christmases are hot and sweaty, usually involve a swimming pool. We don't eat seafood personally here because Angela, she has anaphylaxis to all seafood. So that's tuna, salmon, lobster, crabs, prawns, you name it. And unfortunately, Darren and I just have to suck it up, as much as we love lobsters and prawns and Moreton Bay bugs and all the tastiness of it all. we don't have it because, you know, EpiPens aren't fun and trips to the hospital, lights and sirens are not fun. So, yeah. But that's what we used to have for Christmas years and years ago. Now we do, oh, we've got to do a pavlova. I mean, seriously. If you guys, okay, so let me know in the comments if you've never had a pavlova, because I swear pav is like the one go-to thing that I would eat. If I had to have the last thing ever on earth, I reckon it would be pavlova, because it is just so scrummy. I absolutely love it. So what am I doing here with my layout? I'm waffling because it's super simple, guys. This is the simplest layout ever. I used the Distress Oxide colour, what did I use? Milled Lavender. Look in the right section, Karen. I'm looking at the wrong. Looking at my notes from yesterday's video. Milled Lavender. It matches the dusky pink in real life really well. So I use that. Now I've got a finger. Oh, gee whiz. I've had a worse night's sleep. Jen's been sick for a few days. And I've got to tell you, doesn't matter how old your kids get, when they're not right, you don't sleep. My husband sleeps like a damn log, but I'm always on the edge, and she's got a virus of some description. I've tested her for the spicy cough and the flu yesterday, and it is not those two. So it's just something viral, but it has taken her down, eh? She's got this massive headache and she can't get rid of it. And I've done the meningitis, you know, the touch your chin to your chest thing, and yeah, but she's just flat. So no training again today. So the poor kid, by the time she gets back to training, she'll be exhausted just from training. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so now what I'm doing here is I actually put that down. I meant to do that. I know it looks like a mistake, but I meant to do it. So I wanted the photos to be on top of the outside border, but underneath the letters themselves. So what I did is I went over the TCW Pink Lemonade stencil butter. I went over the top of it with this silver LUNAR paste, and I put it through the darkroom door small dot stencil. I will let you know, I did buy those from, all of those from Crazy Craft Obsession, and yeah, so I've had those in my little collection for a bit now. So I'm just going around the edges and just trimming off the LUNAR paste, because I let it sit because I wanted it to have that raised up dot on it, and so I didn't want to touch it. So I just literally let it sit to the side while I did the rest of the layout, and it dried, and it's not a problem. And it's got the most awesome texture to it. I say it all the time that I love texture that I can run my hands over, and my kids do the same thing. They touch it all once it's in the plastic sleeves, and yeah, it's really good. I love it. So I'm going to do some layout shares. They are obviously of all the layouts that I've done over the past, I would say 2 months. So I will be putting the layout share videos up as bonus videos. They are not going, you know, if you've been here for 5 minutes, you will possibly have seen the layout videos for them. When I do a layout share, I don't link the videos in the layout share. It's just purely to flick through them quite quickly. You can pause the video if you want to. Alternatively, you can jump down in the description below and you can click on my Facebook group and come over there and join, and then allow me to, accept your thingy, and then you can go through all the photos that are literally, there is tons of photos of all my layouts over there. So well, all my layouts from when I started the channel. I don't know, or since I started the Facebook group. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, I am now adding a little bit more. I'm using two different things. I'm up the top here, I'm adding some clear dewdrops and the little teeny tiny mini ones, and that adds an extra bit of something to the stencil work. It adds a little bit of shine and shimmer, but it's not an extra color. So that actually turned out really, really nice, and I love it. Absolutely love that. Then I use the white pearls down the bottom of the layout. Now I'm going to do my shameless plug because while I'm putting these up, because it's so much fun and I love watching these. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. I am trying to reach I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by Christmas time. That's my Christmas present to me, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. So if you would like to share my channel, get it out there somehow, let me know. If you know a magical way of getting my channel noticed by other scrapbookers, then please, by all means, let me know in the description below. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that. Not only do I want you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, then you'll know exactly when I load up a video. I do so much content, guys. I put up at least 6 layouts a week. I don't follow layout designs. I just do it off the top of my head. So, and all my stuff is original. There's only one layout that is on my page that I did for Christy's Beautiful Life. 30 days of scrapbooking. I did it June last year. I followed it and I couldn't do it. I was hopeless at it. I did it once and just went, nah, that is not for me. So there's only one of those layouts on my channel. So everything else is original. And this is my layout all done now. And I also have a link in my description to buy me a coffee. If you would like to support the channel in any way, shape or form, and you want to buy me a coffee to help me buy more products to show you, that would be super appreciative as well. And look at all that texture, guys. It is amazing. I'm also on Instagram, by the way. All those links are in the description below. I love the texture. I love these colors together, and they go with her shirt perfectly, and it really is what a character. Like, look at that. That kid keeps me laughing. Thanks so much for that, guys. I will chat to you soon. Bye for now.